What's up guys, little update on my journey to becoming a full-time day trader. So at this point I feel like I got the technicals down. I know how technical analysis works, I know how to spot liquidity, I know how to target good RR setups because I've been in this game for almost a year now. Now I crossed the year and I've just been studying all the mentorships I've done, all the courses, all the videos I've watched. I've been backtesting a lot the last couple of months and I feel like I got this part of trading done. While most of you think that this is all you need to become a profitable day trader, then I'm sorry for you guys, because it is not. I can tell you that for a fact. Trust me, you're only 10% there because 90% of trading is pure psychology. And I realized that just now. And good psychology means that you take the same type of trades like you do following your plan in your backtesting, showing zero emotions. You follow your trading plan, you follow your risk management, and you only take A+ setups. So you only take the best setups. You don't revenge trade, you don't overtrade. The only thing you do is following your plan. And at this point, it's a no for me because I truly think that psychology is holding me back from being a profitable trader. So I'm gonna really work on my psychology because I feel like I passed the first round of trading, like the knowledge, I got all that stuff, but now the next obstacle is the psychology. And I think if I master that, I can finally start passing my funded accounts and just be a profitable trader in general. So the first step I'm gonna take to achieve this is reading Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. I got it here. This book right here, I've printed it out, found it online. I think of some illegal site, but I got it, I'm gonna read it. And I think it will really help me because it's meant to master the market with confidence, discipline, and a winning attitude, and just think in probabilities. And that's the main thing I need to master because yes, I know risk management is important. I know psychology, I know I don't revenge trade, but it's still, you can read that and understand that psychology is important, but it can still be a very big obstacle in your trading journey because if you don't master this, then you will never become a profitable trader. And I think this book will help me step into this good trader's mindset. So a little weekly recap. In the beginning of the week, I marked out my POIs, I analyzed the charts, and I put my alerts just above or below my POIs so that when I get a notification from TradingView, I know exactly what to look for, wait for the red confirmations, and then enter the trade. But for some reason, I wasn't checking the charts when price hit it and just was trading around my POI. So I missed all those opportunities, ended up being a 5 to 6 hour on the week, but I missed those. And on Wednesday, I took a trade because I was pissed that I missed those early 3 setups, and that ended up being a loss because I didn't follow my daily bias and it was just a stupid trade. So let me show you, because you can say, yeah, sure, you missed a good trade, but I'm gonna show you because for the guys that know my strategy, they know that this is a valid trade for this strategy. But if you don't know my strategy, just go to my previous video. I will link it down below. It's just a video of me explaining my strategy. Basically, here in the beginning of the week, this was Euro USD. This was my POI. We were trading at the 0.5 of the current leg up, so only looking to take longs because the daily was bullish. We were trading in this R4 fair value gap. This was basically my POI. I think there's also an order block right here. So basically, this is my POI. So what happened? Price entered my POI. We had a bounce. We had a sweep of the first bounce. And then we had our first valid, I think, minute 5 break of structure. Then I just enter on this inefficiency, this fair value gap equilibrium. And we just ride it first TP, I guess, at this next minute 5 high. So this was a good trade. But once price entered here, I don't know, for some reason I was just focusing on something else. I wasn't at the charts, so I missed this trade. Again, for GBP USD, exact same thing. We had a nice POI right here. Something with hour 1 or hour 4 confluences like order blocks, fair value gaps, just 0.5 level. Or I think this is the golden pocket, yes. And what happened? This gray box is my POI. I think you already understand that. We swept into this POI, first bounce, didn't break structure. We wait for another one, fake bounce, and then we have a 3 dive pattern, so 3 sweeps into our POI. That is a very bullish or just a very good sign for my setup. Then what happens? We just break structure with this high, and then we just enter on the fair value gap again, or some form of liquidity. Easy target, I think 2.7 RR, targeting this next high for taking partials, and so just another nice trade. Also on Bitcoin, what happened here? This was a little bit more choppy because Bitcoin is doing some weird things. lately. So my POI here was just a range point of control, so a strong volume level on the way up. So we retested this. So this is another POI where we can take trades from if I get the right confirmations. So what happens here? We tap it one time. First bounce is a fake bounce. Everyone who longed right here got wrecked. Then we sweep it. Then we got a nice break of structure with this high right here, and literally just enter again below the sell side liquidity, just at the golden pocket, whatever, of the Fibonacci from this high to this low to this high. Again, same setup. I missed it. I wasn't at the charts. I was doing something else. Very frustrating. And then I took a loss because I couldn't hold myself losing those 3 trades. But yeah, in general, I just feel like I'm missing out on a lot of good trades, and I'm just taking a lot of bad and shitty setups. And that's why I've been losing out lately, and I think the market is just not in my favor. But then I realized that this is not how I should approach this. I can't blame the markets. I can only blame myself, and I should blame myself, because if the trade hits my stop loss, it's because of my actions and no one else. I can't blame the market. I missed out on a lot of good setups in the beginning of the week. Why? Because I wasn't there when my alert got hit. I wasn't there for checking my confirmations. It's also my fault that I didn't check the daily or weekly bias when I lost that trade. You see, it's all my fault, and once you understand that it's all your fault and you should take full responsibility of your actions, then you start focusing on the reaction of the problem and not the problem itself. And the good reaction should be to review what went wrong and not why did I take this trade. It doesn't make sense. The market doesn't care about your confluence. It's just why didn't it play out in your direction. That's something I learned from TGR. It just got stuck in my head. The market doesn't care about your confluences. You just need to understand why didn't it go in your favor. So in fact, every mistake I make should be a bless, because it gives me a lesson to learn from, and it can just benefit me in so many ways. So that's something that really helps me deal with these frustrating weeks. Just realizing that every loss you take is a win in the long run. And if you lose a trade, no problem, but you shouldn't tell yourself, I can't do this. Why can't I do this? You should tell yourself, how can I learn from this? The word can't just shouldn't be in your vocabulary. It's only I will or I am. And yes, of course, you'll be upset after taking a loss. It's not that we're humans, we're not robots, so we can be upset about the loss. But the thing is that you should handle how you react to taking that loss. So yes, you can get a little bit angry, but you should be able to control what you think, and you should be able to just be in that third point perspective. I read a book that talks about this, just living in the now, and it talks about you should be aware of your thoughts and you should be your neutral spectator of your thoughts. So whenever your head is like, oh no, I have a loss, I can't make this back, you should be aware and you should be like the spectator of your thoughts, and you should just look at it like, what the fuck am I thinking? This is not how I should handle this. This is a loss. Okay, how can I learn from this and go on? So going further, I'm only gonna take setups that exactly follow my plan. I'm gonna perceive each loss as a learning opportunity, and I'm gonna push further until I'm there where I want to be, which is to become a profitable day trader. So that's that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate the support I've been getting lately on my socials. If you found any value in this video, just please consider to subscribe and like this video. I really appreciate that. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.